Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. I think we can all see, if you're looking at real time, you can see the SPY is gapping up above the 50-day simple moving average. Get your bull on. Be careful with any shorts you might have. And at this point, we'll get nervous if we start coming back through the 50. But right now, you can see that the market's moving up. Here's the E-minis down here. You can see that it's very bullish. You can see the dollar is just falling apart, falling off the ledge. A little bit of support right in here, so it's possible we see a little bounce off the dollar right in here. But you can see the E-minis. Beautiful little J hook here coming up on the E-minis. Whoops. There we go. Okay, let's take a look at a few stock picks. NVDA. Let's take a look at that. Let's get rid of this pointer. There we go. NVDA. Nice little rounded bottom being put in here. It gapped, rallied, pulled back. Looks like we have support in that 34 EMA, the 50-day simple area. And now we're trying to put a little J hook in. I suspect we move up to the 200-day simple moving average, and then possibly a little higher after that. I would reevaluate the chart at that level. RDN. By the way, these are all, I've got 9 stock picks here, and these are all stock picks that either somebody here in the trading room or I have talked about yesterday or maybe the day before, or possibly even the day before that. For better buys, where they're getting ready to move. And then it's like this RDN has been talked about. NVDA was talked about. Here we're coming from the bottom with a nice little bull kicker, and it's doing just what the chart should be doing. Up, back up, back up. A low, higher high, higher low. A little bit of consolidation, then it runs up, makes a higher high, higher low, and it's just continuing to do that. This is still a great little swing trade here. You just want to trade it up according to your trading strategy. Maybe you don't like buying up, so maybe you might need to wait for a little bit of pullback, a little bit of consolidation, or a buy on strength. Either way, RDN still looking good, still looks like a profitable trade. GNW. GNW is one that we talked about yesterday. In fact, we watched it here live with the scanner up and running, where it was moving up. I started talking about the T line. The T line was flat at the time instead of bent up like this, and we watched it come up on the scanner, and it just started ticking up. And at the end of the day, it closed up very nice up here at the 34 and the 50 simple. This is definitely a buy on strength. I wouldn't be afraid to buy it on any kind of inside day, but it doesn't look like we're going to get it unless we get a pullback. It's trading now about $5.64. And let's see, ERF. ERF is coming off the bottom here, a little pinball type setup. Little doji, started moving up. Nice candle today. We want to be a buyer of this. I like, on a pinball setup, I like to be a buyer on that inside day. This is another one that's not looking like it's going to give us that. A lot of things are going to be gapping up today, so we certainly want to be careful not to chase too much. We want to find those entries. I do feel about 95% about trade. 95% of trading is about the entry. So I want to look for good entries. I'm not likely to chase this one. I see it's gapping up now. Let's see, resetting up for a nice little J hook. It's also trading up. Well, kind of looks like it's trading up about where it closed. So we're coming off a bottom, low, higher high, higher low, and then we push up for a higher high here. You can see the little dip, and then we start moving up. Nice little J hook right there. Well, we're starting to do another one. We're looking for that 200-day moving average as our first immediate target, and then we'll look for something above that. And that's REE. Let's see, WCRX. WCRX is another one setting up. Uh, Something happened here. Something big in the news. Investors thought it was worth 22 bucks, 22.50, and then there's some profit taking going on, a little calming down, and then we come in here and we start setting up a double bottom here. There we go. We start setting up a double bottom, little doji, a little follow through, and then a nice push yesterday. This does need to get through the 34, then attack the 50. Obviously, it needs to come up here and attack this swing high up into here. Good money to be made up into here, and then with a breakout, it may want to just start rallying and pushing back up and retest the recent highs up here. And that was WCRX. Rambus has been on our watch list for a few days. Currently, I know a few people are owning this. Coming out of a nice rounded bottom, we've got a rounded bottom breakout, good consolidation, and it's making a nice little rounded bottom now, J-hook formation. Let's see if it starts moving up. On a breakout, this could really get going, so we want to watch it in here. Like I said, there's currently a few people here in the room long on it that I know of. I'm long on it now. Let's see, MFRM. MFRM, there we go. MFRM, putting another little double bottom here. There we go. Nice little double bottom right in there. Popped up over the T-line yesterday. Ultimately, we needed to take out today's high. It'll start moving up then to the 34 and the 200. We'll reevaluate at that level. A close above that, then what we would do is start putting a nice little trend line on here, and a close above that 200 would start pushing us up into that trend line area. A breakout here could really start sending this north for some profits. RFMD, it's the last one I have on the watch list. Another double bottom set up here, rallied up, coming out of a rounded bottom, rallied up as a rounded bottom breakout, had a little pullback that kind of jumped back below that support area, the moving average support, back into resistance, and now it's coming back up. So what we have now is a little J-hook look here, little J-hook look. I would trade this on strength moving up. I think that's a good looking chart. Cliff is asking about STP. STP is still a buy. STP is a great looking chart, rounded bottom, nice consolidation, rallied up, a little pullback, making a J-hook right in here. So you've got the buyers run up, you've got the profit takers coming in here, and now the buyers are starting to run up again. Looks really good. Thank you, Cliff. I appreciate it. Alrighty, I'm going to head out here and get ready for this morning. Be right back.